Sup. My name is Ray for the TheYugiohCouncil. It's been a while for stock markets, but we're back with stock market. And the problem with stock market is I kept saying every fucking week, hey, I'm going to bring it back this week, I'm going to bring it that week, and then something would come up. So this week is going to be different than next week. This week will only be what you see in front of you right now, which is basically the most important stuff to cover. And then next week we'll go more in depth with the 10 to 15 minute video that covers multiple cards instead of just what we're covering today, which is about 20, but that's still a lot. Now, the point I say this is because this will be the only and main video I focus on getting out today. And Subscriber Showcase will be the same kind of thing this weekend. I'm going to focus on getting it out. If I don't get it out this weekend, it'll be out Monday. I promise you that much. If not Monday, Tuesday. Anyways, I just want to say thank you guys for sticking with us, but stock market's back full time, full force. Let's do this. Snatch steal. For those of you who do not know, because there is a bunch of new people here, like 87 of you, that have never probably seen stock market on the channel. But basically, we go over the prices, and that's about that. You know, it's basically a price guide video. So snatch steal, moderately played. That's pretty much old. $2.76 if you want a minty one. Let's see if we can find minty. Fresh off the ban list. Near mint, let's light played. Near mint, here we go. Near mint, $2.89. So I would say go for the near mint. If I was selling, lightly played, I'd probably just 305 that bitch. 305 that bitch. But in all seriousness, if you don't care about the full condition, 276 to 305. For the hollows, I know there's you guys who just love your damn hollows. And it's gonna cost you $25. Just off the ban list, $25. No one knows exactly what it's gonna do, but we're all assuming it's gonna do something amazing, which I believe it will. And then we get to my boy Reborn Tengu, who's now back at 3. Thank you, banless, and he is $7 a piece. So, and that is for the ultra. So if you want the ultra, they're only $7. If you wanted a whole playset, you can get it for 20. Now think about that. This is gonna come out to around 21, so just get the playset be done in one shot. This will technically run you cheaper to buy 3. So if you buy the 3, there you go. You're gonna get it cheaper and save a little dough to spend on other cards. And then we get to Denko Seka, which is 30 to 40 a piece. Jesus, the hype is real. And the main reason the hype is real is you drop Boss Monster, and then you just drop this, and you lock your opponent out, and it's great for mirrors. But honestly, like I said, it's only 1700 attack. If you're not playing meta, it's not a threat to you. If you're playing meta, it can be a threat. It can be a big one. Vanny's Emptiness, $25. Solid price, hasn't really jumped, hasn't really dropped. A lot of these things have dropped. Dante's at $52 to $55 this week on stock markets and on eBay. And I know some of you may go, well, use TCG Player. Here's the thing about TCG Player. I don't know how to fucking navigate it fully. And B, not everyone uses TCG Player. Most people will go to eBay first. Just saying. Then we have Virgil Rockstar, the Burning Abyss at $33.98. He did drop in price. And you can pick him up now for a little under 40. Then we get to my boy Goyo Guardian, who is now at $7.44 a piece, and that is from the Legendary Collection edition. That is a super. If you were looking for the original, let's scroll down, see how long it takes to find an original. Super rare, super rare, super rare, super rare, super rare. Jesus, lots of super rares. Here we go. $10 for Ultra. $10 for secrets. So depending on which rarity you would like, I think Ultimate's gonna be like the highest one, in all honesty. Is that ulti? Heavily played ulti you can get for $11, but remember, heavily played. You gotta make sure you look at these things. So you can't really find ulti. Probably looking in the 20 range. Not bad at all. Moving on. Dark Strike Fighter, $3.90 will net you the common one. If you're looking for the hollow one, which I'm assuming some of you will, you're going to have to go through a lot of these commons and just to get to them, because I see a lot of Legendary Collection ones. They're just unloading. The super rare is $6.48. The common is $3.90. But again, not really all that useful. Good for finishing your opponent off when he's at like 1400. It's about that. Killer Fort Scout has dropped $15. $15 will get you this week on eBay. Karma Cut, $3.79, was $4, but 5% off. So definitely good. Definitely good right before the holidays. Kaiser Coliseum, $2.86 to $3.81 to $3.84. Definitely not bad. Then we get to Abyss Dweller, which is basically good if you're running heroes. It's only $13, which is not that expensive. It really isn't. It's fairly cheap. Lava Lol Chain, oh, that's Italian. I'm sorry. American is still 27. Not bad at all, considering it was 40 not too long ago. Preparations of Rites is $18.84. My advice is hold off on this. The actual cards coming in the set that comes with the Neocloths, so just be patient. Reprints coming. Herald of Arclight, which is one I would say invest into, is $2.30. Neocloths, when they fully take over, if they can, then this would rise up in price. And if you like buy it for $2.30, you could probably sell for $5. And ladies and gents, that's how you make money. Raigeki is $10 this week on eBay for the common, and for the played edition of Raigeki Hollow is $10.49. So kind of sucks. Anyway, I'm sorry to keep this so short again. I just want to make sure that this actually fucking gets out to you guys, because every time I do a stock market video and I plan to get it out, either I screw something up or something goes wrong in the editing or the audio, and it gets delayed for another week. And then I get busy with my personal life, and I don't like doing that to you guys. I like making sure you have your stock market regardless of what the hell is going on in the background. And I'm sorry I put it off for a month, nearly 2, just nearly, but it's back every week now, getting back onto a normal schedule, and I'm just glad to give you a stock market. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure to bitch slap that shit with a like, because in all honesty, this one honestly didn't take that much work, because I just went in, looked at 20 cards that I figured were, needed to be covered in price wise, and just go from there. And I know most of the videos is like just me zooming through it, but that's stock market for you. Next week we'll be talking about Satella Knights with all this stuff again, monitoring the prices, everything that's coming up for the new sets. I'm gonna be doing my research a little more. That's also part of the reason why I'm just kind of speeding through this one, because I have a few other videos I want to get filmed up for you guys. But thank you guys for the continued support. If you enjoyed what you watched, make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And I'm ready for the Yugioh Council. I'll see you next video, which will probably be tomorrow. Peace.